welcome to NCW's King of the Ring. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening at Neirch stream, and we are doing the fourth round here tonight. The first half at least from St. Petersburg, Florida, with a stacked card for you here tonight. We're going to be kicking things off with the first match before we move on to the second part of tonight's episode, but we're kicking things off with Sean O'Connor versus one half of the NCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Neirch. Both men have used their power games to move on to the fourth round. However, which one will be the strongest to move on to round 5 and the final 8? We find that out very soon. But then we move on to the next match. The former NCW Champion of Champions, Andreas Gonzales, taking on the Australian heavyweight Kaz. This is the biggest match in Kaz's career thus far, making it to the fourth round of the King of the Ring. Andreas Gonzales, on the other hand, he's tasted it at the top of the mountain before, and he looks to do it again if he can defeat Kaz tonight and move on one step closer to the 5th round. Another man who has tasted the success of being at the top of the mountain, the former NCW Undisputed Champion David Cassity, looking to continue his winning ways and gain some momentum into his Undisputed Championship match if he can go in as the King of the Ring Champion. But of course there is somebody standing in his way. That is the hungry Canadian vampire himself, Colt Tyson. Representing C3, can Colt Tyson continue being the underdog of the King of the Ring tournament? Or not underdog, but the dark horse of this competition, and continue winning and move on to the 5th round. And in our first main event of the evening, we have Lucha Rainbow, the NCW Cruiserweight Champion, taking on the Neo Titan. The Neo Titan, a very dangerous man. This is basically David vs Goliath. But instead of a slingshot and hope, you got an evil champion who is looking to continue destroying the competition by breaking their arms and tapping them out. And to move on over to the 5th round, he has to get Neo Titan on the ground and lock in those rainbow rings if he is looking for success. But of course the Neo Titan is a very dangerous man, a very dangerous machine. Can anyone stop him on his way to becoming the NCW King of the Ring Champion? We'll find that out in our first main event of the evening, but we kick things off with Sean O'Connor versus Neirch. Here we go with the former NCW Undisputed Tag Team Champion. He is the Viking, Sean O'Connor. Of course, Sean O'Connor does have a big opportunity at becoming 1/3 of the 6-man Tag Team Champions, along with Clark Oliver Morrison and Lance Danielson. However, he has single championship gold in mind, and that is becoming the first ever NCW King of the Ring Champion. In the world of the Vikings, in the world of the Pirates, you gotta believe that championship must be a great treasure to them. And we have seen Sean O'Connor destroy each and every one of his opponents, from the former Intercontinental Champion DJ Young to the Cyborg Trevor Lee White. This man has come from round 1 to round 4. And will his destruction end tonight, or will it resume when round 5 hits us next week? But here we go with one of the 2 men who defeated him for the Undisputed Tag Team title, Neirch. Dylan Neirch defeated Cody Simmons and Angel Jr. to get to this point in time. Will his luck continue onto round 5, or will it end tonight? Team here's, but Dylan Neirch, he is going into two confusing situations. If he does make it to the final round of the King of the Ring Championship Tournament, he won't know who his opponent is until after his match. Not to mention, until next week, he won't know who's challenging for the NCW Undisputed Tag Team Championships. It could be Death Club, or it could be the Kings of Darkness. We don't know until next week's final match. But what we do know is Dylan Neirch's tag team partner Angel Rameriz is still in round 4. There could be a possibility that these two could collide at NCW Unforgettable for the King of the Ring Championship while defending their tag team titles. But a big boot to start this match off by Sean O'Connor. He doesn't have any of his allies in this match. He doesn't care who he's got to go through to get what he wants. And look at that, just running Dylan Neirch's head into the ground. Size, weight, power advantage has to go to Sean O'Connor. But look at that big clothesline there by Dylan Neirch. As I was saying, the power game definitely in the realms of Sean O'Connor. That Dylan Neirch could be the only one left in this tournament who could compete with him, who's not named Neo Titan. Look at these sharp elbows. Oh, right to the forehead. Dylan Neirch with the Neirch, I should say. And then Sean O'Connor, he's got the Viking bomb, not to mention Argentina torture rack that he calls the Cross of Pain. Oh, both could end this match. After all, he's used his submission move to get through the second round, a pinfall through the third round. But Dylan Neirch looks like a man he does not want to tap out. You'll have to make him pass out if you want to win via submission. And here we go, Irish Whip now into the corner. Dylan Neirch setting up the big man on the top rope. Is this safe? Oh, this is a very dangerous situation as he hooks both arms. And here he goes. Oh, butterfly superplex. Oh, but look at that. Sean O'Connor, easy counter. Dylan Neirch firing back, and here he goes. German suplex. Had to shift his weight. Shift his waist below Sean O'Connor's to hit that. Summoning up enough power to drop the big man, but look at that. Doesn't even affect the Viking. As he knocks Dylan Neirch down. Look at that. Just picks him up one-armed into the pendulum backbreaker, but not done there. It continues carrying him around the ring like a small child and nails another pendulum backbreaker. Could be the match. 1, 2. Ooh. 1 second away, and Sean O'Connor could have been the first man to advance to round 5. But Dylan Neirch back up to 1. Ooh, playing it safe. Had to roll away there. With Sean O'Connor, look at that power game. Oh, tried for a kick to the abdomen region, but Dylan Neirch caught him in a heel hook. Looking for the tap out on the big man. Can he get it? No. Too much power in that leg. You hook one leg, you need to somehow stop the other leg. But Dylan Neirch. Oh no. Neirch. All you got to do is hook that big leg away from the ropes. 1, 2. Ooh, Sean O'Connor able to kick out at the 2 count. Dylan Neirch showing that he can throw around the big man as he pleases. But Sean O'Connor, big lariat. knocking down the undisputed tag team champion. You got to think this would be bittersweet for Sean O'Connor. After all, Dylan Neirch was one half of the team that ended his reign as tag team champion. You never forget your first championship, and you never forget the people who take your first title, especially if you're a big monster like Sean O'Connor. He could be just looking to make Dylan Neirch suffer. Big headbutt, but doesn't even matter. Sean O'Connor taking him down and showing a headbutt of his own as he hits him with a kick to the back. Look at that, just standing over the tag team champion, showing to the world why he is one of the most dangerous men on the NCW roster. There's Sean O'Connor putting Dylan Neirch in the corner, but no, Dylan Neirch T-bone suplex, or exploded suplex, whatever you want to call it. They able to put the big man down. Dylan Neirch looking to end this match here. Here he goes, a second Neirch, hooks the leg. Can he score the pin? 1, 2, no! A second Neirch, but no. Sean O'Connor able to kick out, proving the will of the Viking. Oh, but look at that, going dirty, going right for those eyes of the Olympic wrestler. As he picks him up, and again looking to bend his spine in half over that knee. Not once, but twice. And Dylan Neirch might be going to the ER after this one, but first, there's still one little message left for Sean O'Connor to send to the undisputed tag team champion, and that is in the form of the Viking Bomb. And that could be it. Dylan Neirch, he could be out of it. Sean O'Connor definitely got to be heading to the 5th round after this one, but no, Dylan Neirch still able to fight out of it. What a terrific match between power and power. And here we go into the corner now. Being set up top rope. Dylan Neirch in a world of trouble here. If Sean O'Connor can hit what he's planning, it could be superplex. But Sean O'Connor only came off the second rope, did not get the full impact of the superplex from the top rope. But Dylan Neirch looking, oh, tried for a back suplex, but too much weight. Trying to recover from a Viking bomb. And you're going to pay for it. Oh, big forearm. Another forearm. Ducks the clothesline, and here he goes. Big spine buster. Dylan Neirch trying to crawl away, but the worst place to crawl. Sean O'Connor picks him up again for a pendulum backbreaker. That's number 5. But of course, there's another one coming in. That's a full half a dozen of pendulum backbreakers. How much more can Dylan Neirch take? We might not have to wait for too long. Here he goes, another Viking bomb. And that's got to be it for one half of the NCW undisputed tag team champions. 1, 2, no. Dylan Neirch hanging on. Well, how much damage does this do? How much does this jeopardize the tag team titles? Here we go, Dylan Neirch in trouble again. Look at this power fall away slam by the big man. This match is definitely taking a lot out of Sean O'Connor, but not nearly as much as Dylan Neirch. Both men are 2 finishes apiece now. 2 Neirchs, 2 Viking bombs. But Dylan Neirch now looking for the spin out powerbomb, but the big man was able to kick out via the rope break. But here we go. Could he be hitting one more? Neirch hooks the leg. Is that it? No. Hooked the wrong leg. The other one definitely under the bottom rope. Referee caught it. Here he goes. Tries for a cutter. Here, perhaps a mistake on the side of the champion. Sean O'Connor brings him down. And this is just more punishment to the back of Dylan Neirch. This man's going to be broken in half by the end of this one. Victory or defeat, he may need to vacate the tag team titles. Well, Angel Rameriz may have to defend them on his own. Either way, the match still not over. Angel Rameriz said it himself. He wants to fight Dylan Neirch in the finals. They feel that their Intercontinental Championship feud was never settled. But it may be settled, oh, with another Viking bomb. And that could be it for Sean O'Connor. 1, 2, 3, and he moves on to the 5th round as the first man, the Viking, stands tall. But he knows that he was in a fight tonight against the heart of Dylan Neirch. But the power game was just too much to handle, especially when it comes in the form of a 7-foot man bent on destroying your back. You saw that Dylan Neirch's power was slowly fading as the match continued. Sean O'Connor, he is a natural powerhouse. And he is moving on to the 5th round. There we go, second match of round 4. And we are kicking it off with the first ever NCW Hardcore Champion and a former NCW Champion of Champions, Gonzales. A veteran from season 1. Looking for his next chapter, looking for his next championship opportunity. But it has to go through Kaz in this match. Gonzales, he went through Kid Stacked to get to this moment. Who else did he beat? I know he beat Kid Stack because it was a good match. Also, he beat Malcolm Riley, the former NCW Hardcore Champion. But here we go with the Australian heavyweight Kaz. First round, he defeated Taylor Fisher. Second round, he defeated Kid USA. Third round, he defeated Dizzle B. For this match, you can see the focus on his face. He knows it is win or go home. Can he get through? A man who has reached the top of the mountain before. Kaz has yet to taste championship gold so far in NCW. What a way would it be to become the first ever King of the Ring champion as your first championship. To become King Kaz and become the NCW King of the Ring champion, what a way that would be. Of course, the tournament does not get any easier from this point on. Sure, he defeated a former 6-time NCW Intercontinental Champion, a former Champion of Champions, to make it this far, but you have to go in with a different game plan against a different adversary every week. But of course, Kaz is one of those dark horses that you wouldn't expect to win it. One who was sitting there waiting in the shadows until there was no more darkness to hide in. It's finally come to the light. But will that light fade at the hands of Gonzales as they tie up in the middle of the ring. Kaz trying to dominate with his early power advantage. Here he goes, they lock up again. Kaz getting Gonzales into the corner. Referee telling them to break it up. And a clean break, respect there by both men. Gonzales with the back grip brings down Kaz, wraps his arms around the neck, and a shot to the face. Here we go, counter. Kaz, eats an elbow. And Gonzales looking for a sunset flip powerbomb. First big move of the match. Here we go. Looking for the Karana. Kaz able to get Gonzales out of the ring now. Pulls him back into the ring. Over the top rope. Gonzales with a shot to the head and a beautiful chop that brought down the big man. And here we go, Kaz using his full weight to bring down Gonzales with those heavy right hands, introducing him on the ground. Oh, Kaz tried for another hook. This time got caught in a missile dropkick by Gonzales to get back into the ring and bring down Kaz. And here he goes, looking frog splash, barely connects. I think the head of Kaz caught Gonzales in the rib cage on the way down. And now Gonzales looking for a monkey drag. But Kaz straight back to his feet. Big knee bringing down the first ever NCW Hardcore champion. Shot to the face, counter, shot to the body. Snapmare brings him down and locks him in an armbar of sorts. Look at this, Kaz has the control of the match. Trying to pull that arm out of the socket. Well, Kaz releases and goes to the pin, but only a 1 count. Kick to the back. Oh, and a spinning leg drop. Kaz now getting him back to his feet. Shot to the body by Gonzales. Australia versus Mexico. And no, Gonzales able to bring him down with that reverse DDT. Gonzales shot to the back. They're going to pull him up against the ropes. What's he thinking here? Oh, launches him out of the ring. Gonzales coming in full head of speed. Through the rope. Tornado DDT. What a maneuver. And that could be it for Kaz, but no. Kaz able to fight back with an arm drag. But Gonzales still swinging. And here we go, back suplex. Oh, too much body weight. Kaz able to counter as he brought down Andres Gonzales. And here he goes, setting him up. Oh, double axe handle to the back. Picking him up. Kaz now back into the ring we go. But you got to think that he's hurting after being dropped on his head on the outside with that tornado DDT. So Kaz coming in full head of speed with the strike to the face, and Gonzales is out on his feet. I think Kaz used everything he could to hit that. He collapsed to his knees. Big forearm to the face. Kaz just throwing Gonzales across the ring. Quickly goes in for the pin. 1. Ooh, only a 1 count. Couldn't keep Gonzales down for the 3. But he's hoping this will. Up on the shoulders. Looking to plant him. Oh, and that could be it. the Kaz slam. But no, Gonzales able to kick out at 2. That could have been Kaz's biggest victory to date. Of course, he's got to settle on beating. This will be in the 3rd round. Kaz now looking for a running power slam. Is that enough to put down Gonzales? Doesn't think so. Oh no, kick to the body. Gonzales looking to head into the corner. Here he goes. Top rope arm drag. As Gonzales feels the momentum on his side. And here he goes looking to end it. Oh, and that could be it. The lumbar check lands right in the middle of the ring, but no. Kaz fights back. Oh, and a big shot to the back. These strikes have to be getting to Gonzales. And here we go, Kaz. Setting up for a discus strike. And that could be the knockout blow. But no, doesn't take it. Here he goes. Oh, over the shoulder power slam. Brings down Andres Gonzales, and he's looking to pull out the victory, but no. Gonzales with the counter. Shot to the knee. And here he goes. Still don't know what that move is called. But there's the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Gonzales moves on to the 5th round. After a back and forth collision between these two men, you got to think there's nothing but respect between the rookie and the veteran. But Gonzales waited for that one moment to pull out the victory. And that was this moment right here. He was able to get out of the Kaz slam. And Gonzales finds himself in the 5th round against a very dangerous opponent in the form of Sean O'Connor. Look at that, he is climbing right up and he is almost there. He has nearly reached the prize. Can he do it? We'll have to find out next week at least. But now we move on to the 3rd match. Here we go, 3rd match. We're kicking things off with the Canadian Vampire, Colt Tyson. Colt Tyson has used this tournament to make a name for himself. Where he defeated Will Ospreay in the 3rd round. And who else has he defeated? Michael David and Bass Lashley. But now he is in a ring with one hell of a competitor, a man who has yet to be stopped since his return. But Colt Tyson, he would love to become the king of the ring. Shock the world, shock the system, because nobody expected this man to even come close to becoming the king of the ring champion. And now he is currently fighting for a position in the 5th round. But of course he has to go through the #1 contender for the NCW Undisputed Champion, a former NCW Undisputed Champion and a former 2-time NCW Hardcore Champion. Of course, if Colt Tyson showed fear at the name of what David Cassity has done, he would stand no chance in this match. And he is ready for this man. A man who has run through his competition in this tournament. First round, Kazuchika Okada. Second round, Frankie Stevens. Third round, Tommy A. Hawkins. And now, fourth round, David Cassidy could be the man to create history if he can get his way into the King of the Ring Championship match. He will not only be competing for the King of the Ring Championship, but also the NCW Undisputed Championship in the main event against Kazuchika Okada. But both men know what's on the line here. And here we go, middle of the ring they meet up. Colt Tyson, Irish whip into the corner. But David Cassidy saw it coming, able to bring him down with an arm drag. And Colt Tyson with a codebreaker early on in this match. And here we go, Irish whip outside the ring. David Cassidy, oh, eats a forearm to the face, and Colt Tyson now with a diving knee strike. And now just stumping away at David Cassidy before Irish whipping him again off the rope, but another arm drag. Able to save the former NCW Undisputed Champion in an Irish whip now. Cassidy back elbow knocking down the Canadian Vampire. Now David Cassidy heading up to the second rope, but Colt Tyson able to get out of the way. Shot to the face on second one, and Colt Tyson goes down to the outside. What could David Cassidy be thinking here? Oh, into the ring post. I think he's caught, shoulder caught the ring post. David Cassidy now into the barricade or the announcer's table. I think oh, Colt Tyson fighting back with a spear into the barricade, into the ring apron and into the post. But David Cassidy able to fight out of it and sends Colt Tyson flying into the post head first. For a King of the Ring match, this is definitely turning out to be a hardcore street fight. And that is right up David Cassidy's alley. Here he goes, rolling him over for the cover. Can he score the pin? One. No, too early in the match. Not enough damage done. Colt Tyson easily able to kick out, but David Cassidy did get a 1 count on him. And here he goes. Oh, sharp elbow right to the forehead. As Cassidy heads up to the second rope, thinking diving forearm or knee drop. I guess whatever connects. And there's a Cassidy boot. Drops in for the cover. Can it be enough to put away Colt Tyson? No. This time a 2 count. There. Thought he snapped his arm there. Oh, what is Cassidy thinking here? Colt Tyson jacks the jaw. And here he goes. Looking for... what do I call that move again? A backslide drop, but we know what that is. That's a GTS followed up with a running soccer ball kick to the face. And that could be it for David Cassidy. But no, kicks out instantly. Oh, big forearm, David Cassidy. There he goes, sets him up. And this could be it, middle of the ring. Cassidy crusher. And that could be it for Colt Tyson. David Cassidy moving on to the 5th round. 1, 2, no. Colt Tyson able to kick out. David Cassidy thought he had this match won. Oh, but a kick to the knee and a drop kick. And down goes the number 1 contender for the Undisputed Championship, but big elbow counted, fireman's carry. And here he goes. Oh, snapmare driver. But not done there. Oh no, this is sending a message. The Cassity crusher that could put away David Cassity with his own move. 1, 2. Ooh, Cassity able to kick out. But how humiliating would have it been to lose to your own move? Here we go, up into the corner. Tyson waiting for him to stand. And here he go. Oh, tried for a diving crossbody and got caught. And David Cassity drops him on the top rope. Here he goes, cover 1. But easy kick out there. Come in, full head of steam, big clubbing shot to the back. But now where's David Cassity going? He's not a high flyer, but he believes that he is. Pulling out all the stops to win this match. As he nails that diving crossbody. There he goes. Shoulder budge in the corner. Colt Tyson kick to the face. Coming off the ropes again with another one. And not done there. Looking for a third super kick. As Cassity collapses to the ground, but boot to the face and brings down Colt Tyson instantly. Here goes, rolls him over, looking for a cover. Can he score it? 1, 2. Ooh, no. Colt Tyson able to get out of it. If David Cassity can hit this for a second time, it could be all over. Here he goes. Picks him up. Turns him away from the ropes, and there's a Cassity crusher for a second time. But making sure, dragging him away. Precious seconds wasted. But can he score to cover? 1, 2. No. There you go. There's that second wasted for David Cassity. And now what's he doing? This time to the knee with that clubbing shot. Oh, and targeting the inner thigh. Here we go, snapmare brings down Colt Tyson, locks him up in a chin lock. But Colt Tyson, sharp elbows. Oh, David Cassity with his own. But I think that could have been a mistake. Oh, as he nails that corkscrew facebuster. Well, David Cassity looking for a pin off an arm drag. 1, 2. Ooh. Nearly scored the pin there, but David Cassity wasting a little too much time there. Could come back to bite him as Colt Tyson jacks the jaw. There he goes, Irish whip into the corner now. And again, Colt Tyson looking for these kicks. Oh, right in the side of the head. He's definitely looking for blood to run down the face of the #1 contender, and there it is. Colt Tyson's going to bring the fight to the top of the mountain. And here he goes left and right, targeting that open wound. He's looking to take hardcore to the hardcore icon, and look at the blood just flowing. Oh. Double hooked facebuster. And Colt Tyson, can he pull out the victory here? Looking. Oh, counter. David Cassity able to counter it. But what's he thinking here? Oh no. Oh no, David Cassity looking to do anything for the King of the Ring Championship as he nails the superplex to the outside. I think that could be it for Colt Tyson, but David Cassity just continuing to work on that lower back. But Colt Tyson was able to get Cassity back in the ring. Cassity back to his feet, saw the elbow coming, Oh, and a big shot to the face. And Colt Tyson collapsed against the ropes. Oh, and a DDT. I think Colt Tyson tried to kick him in the head, but Cassity fell down. Ref, what an idiot of a referee. Hand on the bottom rope in his face, and he didn't even see it. I mean, I get if he was down the other end of the fucking ring, but come on. No one is that fucking... Did the referee just take things into his own hands there? I know which motherfucker ain't doing the next round of the fucking King of the Ring, I can tell you that much. Fucking... But I guess you can put an asterisk there, but Colt Tyson advancing to the next round. After defeating, air quotes, surrounding that, the undisputed, the #1 contender for the undisputed champion. And here we go with the fourth and final match for at least the first four. And then we will have a break in, I guess, the recording, you could say. But either way, Lucha Rainbow, how would he love to get his hands on the King of the Ring title while being the Cruiserweight champion? But of course, we will find out who his opponent will be on the next episode of NCW Television, episode 22. Who will face him at Unforgettable for the Cruiserweight Championship. But at the moment, this could be the biggest challenge in his career thus far. You remember back in season 1, these two men held World Championship gold at the same time, heading into Chaos Mania 1. Lucha Rainbow, he was the NCW Light Heavyweight Champion during his 5th reign. Neo Titan at that time was known as the Golden Titan, where he just won the NCW World Championship. But what a clash this is going to be, a match that we never got to see in season 1 and yet to see yet. Who is going to win? Will it be the darkness of the Cruiserweights? Or will it be my own hand-selected machine to take the King of the Ring Championship? The Neo Titan and former 2-time world champion under the title of Golden Titan. And now, nothing is going to stand in his way from this and becoming the King of the Ring, and once again winning the World Championship, becoming the undisputed champion. The only reason he lost his championship was thanks to that Money for Chaos briefcase. But now, if Gutter tries it again, if Gutter tries it this time, he will suffer total annihilation. If the Neo Titan walks out of this match, walks out of this tournament as the King of the Ring champion. Because Neo Titan will destroy 3 men, cash that title in, and become undisputed champion. I don't think there's anyone on the roster who could stop him. But it looks like Lucha Rainbow is willing to try. Oh, look at this big shot to the back of the head. There he goes, dragging Lucha Rainbow around the ring. Neo Titan with sharp knees to the side of the head. You gotta think that's like being hit in the head with a sledgehammer. Oh, a big Jitokugagi. Chop to the throat. Well, that's just a plain out boot to the face. Don't need a fancy name for that one. Lucha Rainbow finally getting some offense in. Able to bring down the Neo Titan, but that was only for moments. And look at this. Holy, nearly threw him out of the ring. Lucha Rainbow just can't fight back here. Boot to the face. This is just a one-sided beating. Oh, Lucha Rainbow getting out of harm's way. Back into the ring, big clothesline attempt. Staggers the big man, slaps to the face. But no, straight into the corner. And here he goes. Lucha Rainbow just dangling there, in trouble, as he falls out of the corner. Oh, kick to the side of the head. Knee to the midsection. Lucha Rainbow, can he fight back here? Here he goes. Oh, what power! Double a butterfly suplex. Another one after rolling through, and there's a double arm DDT. How can Lucha Rainbow pick up such a big man? Oh, drives for a dropkick, gets swatted away. And look at these Muay Thai knee strikes. Lucha Rainbow fighting out of that corner. Here he goes. Looking a back suplex. Holy, look how high he lifts him. German suplex. I'm starting to wonder if Lucha Rainbow really is a cruiserweight. He is just throwing around the super heavyweight like it is nothing. But if there's one cruiserweight on the roster that I can believe can do it, it's Lucha Rainbow. But now he's just infuriated the Neo Titan. They're just swinging at him. And here we go, shot to the back, hand around the back of the neck, and a reverse choke slam, sending him face first into the ground. Lucha Rainbow straight back to his feet, tried to fight back. Oh, but there's a Northern Lights suplex. Lucha Rainbow going for the tinned eyes, but overhead suplex throw. You have to... And the Neo Titan. Oh, there's a Titan swing. And that could be it for the Cruiserweight Champion. 1, 2, 3, no! Lucha Rainbow is able to get the shoulder up, still in this fight. But how much is he willing to take before admitting defeat? Here he goes. Snaps the arm. Oh, but a big chop to the chest. Lucha Rainbow just can't fight back here. Look at that, just digging into the rib cage with that abdomen claw. And look, it's just more brutal punches. How much can these people watch? Yeah, Giant. Can he end it? Ooh. Slaps to the face. Lucha Rainbow just keeps getting caught. Look at that big back breaker followed up with a... Oh no, these are rib breakers. Lucha Rainbow just can't fight back here. And Neo Titan just continuing to bring the punishment with these punches and elbows. Lucha Rainbow covering up. But finally able to bring him down with that. Oh no, here he goes, the last bit of his power. Over to Rainbow. Hooks the leg. Can he score the cover? Pin 1. No. Neo Titan easily able to kick out. There we go, shots for a slap to the face. snapmare, but no. Headbutts him back. Both men tried for a headbutt. Uh-oh. Lucha Rainbow just being launched across the ring with that German suplex. And here he goes, another hand around the back of the neck. And a reverse chokeslam. Lucha Rainbow goes down. And here we go. Suplex tossed almost over the top rope. Lucha Rainbow. What's he doing here? Looking for Tornado DDT. Will that be enough to keep down the Neo Titan? No. I don't know what is enough to keep this man down. There he goes, tries to scoop him up, counter, shot to the back of the head. Oh, what a power slam. Lucha Rainbow just can't fight against his strength. Oh, as he gets his head smacked into that ring post.
You got 2 blocks of wood and come and pick up 2 out of the back of the car.
Neo Titan looking to end it here. Titan swing incoming. And that could be it for Lucha Rainbow's shot at the King of the Ring Championship. 1, 2, no. We're seeing Lucha Rainbow of old fighting back, but big headbutt. Taking the metal tin or metal helmet of the Neo Titan right across the forehead. Oh, look at this Neo Titan getting desperate to put him away. Roll up pin, 2. But still able to kick out. Sweeping the knee. Lucha Rainbow has to put him away. There he goes. Gut wrench suplex. And up on the shoulders one more time. Here he goes. Over the rainbow. And finally, looking to lock in the rainbow ring. Will Neo Titan tap out? Can Lucha Rainbow do it? Can he slay the beast? And yes, the Neo Titan has tapped out to Lucha Rainbow. The giant has fallen. Lucha Rainbow, the savior of everybody else in this tournament, or the potential nightmare. Because the Neo Titan was slain by a gutsy competitor. And you could see that the Neo Titan was not playing around. He was coming in. Heavy move after heavy move. But now Lucha Rainbow one step closer. Heard that thud. One step closer to becoming the king of the ring, where he rightfully belongs in his mind, that he is the man. Oh, look at that blood streaming down his face under that mask. It's like he's crying blood. But that's been it for the first half of the 4th round of NCW King of the Ring. Tune in next time to see the second half. But of course, like always, you can like, share, and subscribe to the video, share with your friends, or subscribe to the channel. If you already haven't, hit that notification button to stay up to date with NCW action. Or you can follow NCW on Twitter at NCWXTREME. Or you can follow me on Twitter at NeoExtreme22. Both down in the link description below. And I hope you enjoyed the first half of the 4th round of King of the Ring, as I will be bringing you the second half right after this video. Until then, catch you guys later.